everyone. I'm here today to make a little desk paperweight decoration thing. And what I've done is I have started already. I put a layer of green at the very bottom, and then I propped this side up a bit. I'm working with my kind of triangle shaped mold. And so what I'm going to do is, after this green has cured here, it's going to be the bottom of my lawn, and I've poured some clear resin over the top of that, and I am getting ready to use some of these Jot stickers, and I'm going to place some houses down in there, kind of make a little neighborhood scene, just kind of cute and bright colored. Let's see, we'll start with this little green guy down in here. Use my little tweezers, see if I can get them in there. I can kind of place them where I want them once I just kind of get them in the resin. There's that one, and let's see here, maybe we'll do a tree in between there. And let's see, that was a greenhouse. Okay, so these are going to move around a bit because I just poured my resin, and so when it starts thickening up a bit, I'm going to push them down here where they are on, kind of sitting in the grass. Okay, like so. Okay, they will sit like this. I want the houses to be all the way down against my green grass here, and I think it's going to probably take me a few times here of probably pushing them back down where they belong, but that's okay. That's going to be a start. I'm going to run my heat gun over. So once this starts thickening up, I'm going to just kind of keep poking them back down here where they belong. I'm not going to just keep at it right this second. I'm going to probably come back in about maybe 10 minutes or so and check it again, poke them back down. And then we are going to do our clouds, okay, are going to go up above, and then we will do the next step after that, okay? I will see you back here when this is starting to be just firm enough to where it's holding my houses down there in the grass. All right, I'll see you then. Hello everyone, I'm back. This is pretty much cured. It's really thick and sticky. So thick that I probably couldn't get something in it, a stick or anything in there. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these stickers that are from Sticko, and I'm going to place just maybe 1 or 2 trees in the background. Okay. These houses are really kind of a cartoony look, and these stickers are kind of more realistic. But I feel like the background, before I do like sky and things like that, that it just needs a little something else sent back there. I'm thinking about maybe this tree here. Get it off of here. These are just clear stickers. And this is a good time to place these stickers on the resin when it's not all the way completely cured, so that you can get them on there and they will cure on in place there where you want it. And I think I might stick this one where it's kind of looking like it's back in the background, kind of up high. Let's see, I think he's gonna stick right here. Great spot for that one. It'll be kind of up, towering over that house. And then let's see, maybe one more over here. Or I guess I could even do a couple more. Do I want maybe a small pine tree in there too? Maybe in this one? I think I do. Be careful taking the stickers off here. I don't want to rip it in half. So about here. Whoops, I don't want it up in the sky. There we go. There, and then maybe one more back there. I don't know if this is too big and bushy. I don't think so. I'm going to go with this one here. Let's kind of have it right here. Okay. I'm going to take a craft stick here, just kind of make sure that it's all down so when I do pour my next layer of resin, I don't have any bubbles under there. It's already kind of definitely sticking to the resin, so that's good. That's what we want. Okay, so now that part is done. So since that's done, I'm going to mix up my resin and get it ready to pour, because now we're going to do our next step, okay? And I'll be back in just a minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make some clouds, and this I got, I'm pretty sure, from either AliExpress or Wayfair or somewhere like that. Pretty sure that what is in here is pretty much just air dry clay that you can buy at a craft store. But I will try to find a link if anybody is interested. I think I do have a link for this on my cloud and sky paperweight video, but if you need it, just let me know. I'll try to make sure I can get it to you. This stuff, this is my second package. One thing I did notice is that once you open it and the air gets to it, it mildews, it molds, and I had to throw, gosh, about 3/4 of my other package away. So I would take out what you need out of it and then seal it back up if you buy the same one. So it just looks kind of marshmallowy like this when it comes out. Just break apart what you want for your clouds. And I'm just gonna stick them here in the sky. I've got a little bit of a blank spot up here in my sky, so I'm gonna fill this in a bit. I'm going to do a background on this. So I don't want, I'm not going to fill it full. I do need this to be up a bit, so I'm going to prop it just a bit with this so I can keep my resin. Hopefully that's not too tall. I'm going to try to keep it all down at that end because I want my clouds to stay where I put them. So I'm going to try, just going to kind of like put them around whatever kind of shape you want your clouds to be, whatever size. Let's see, I don't want that flat part on there though. Take that off. Gives it a little personality. Big cloud is going to go right up here. Kind of a big one. Maybe this one. I don't want them to stick out of the resin as far as, you know, out this way. I want them to be flush across the back when I put my background color on here. There we go. It's going to be just kind of a pretty day in this little neighborhood. And sometimes I turn them around to kind of see where I think might be the best. There's a lot of clouds here, I guess, huh? Maybe too many, but I like the clouds. Maybe just a tiny piece up there since I've got, well, actually, what I'd rather do is maybe scoop this one over there with it. There we go. Guess you can't really pick what kind of clouds you want, huh? On a day, they just kind of are where they are. So that's how ours is going to be too. Okay, so I've got some more. Thinking I'm going to go ahead and just cover these really kind of slowly. I noticed my last, something that I did with these clouds, absorbed the resin and then it kind of swelled up a bit. I don't really want that to happen with these, so I'm going to try to get them covered so they can kind of start to cure. Okay, so that is all I'm going to do for that step. I'm going to give it a couple minutes before I use my heat gun on it. And then I'm going to set it over to finish curing, and then we'll put our background color on it and it'll be all done. All right, thanks everyone. See you in a bit. Hello everyone. Hey, we're back to put our final layer on our little neighborhood scene we've got going on here. So what I've done is I've put some resin in my little disposable cup here, and I have put just one drop of this sky blue ink. Okay, it's just translucent ink, and I'm trying to figure out what the right shade is. This is kind of a mason jar blue right now. So I wanted a little darker than that for my sky. I might do maybe 2 more drops. Let's see what that does. It's getting a little darker. Still very watery blue. I'm getting a lot of bubbles, you know. I did see something on YouTube once that said if you use a wooden stick to stir your resin that you will get more bubbles. I don't know if that's true or not. I reuse these, so I feel like they're pretty well sealed already with resin. But there's definitely bubbles in there. So, what do you think? What do you think about that color? I feel like that's still not very sky looking. I feel like that it would look more like we were underwater. I'm going to put just 1 drop of blueberry in here to see if I can kind of get a different tone. And I'm going to use this stick. Let's see here. Is that going to help it at all? Okay, I feel like that's kind of more the color that I was going for. So I do have a lot of bubbles. I'm going to let it sit for a second, and then I will spray it with my heat gun, and then I will come back to finish pouring it with you all. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, my blue sky resin here has been sitting quite a bit, and as you can see, just letting it sit for quite a bit has pretty much gotten rid of all the bubbles. So we're going to go ahead and pour this on for our sky. And I'm just going to kind of pour it kind of slowly here. I think this is going to turn out just super cute. Kind of fun to have on your desk or sitting in your home somewhere, especially if you live in an area where you've got lots of rain or snow. This would be kind of a fun project just to kind of remind you of nicer weather. So I do want to go around these edges and make sure I've got this all the way flush with the side. I don't want any little bubbles or gaps. Sometimes you'll get those little just like a little tiny bubble size, you know, little rough spot on your edges. And so to prevent that, it kind of helps if you go around the edges, and sometimes you can kind of see where they're going to form. And poke them out there with your stick. Okay, I'm going to run this over the heat gun real quick. Oops. And then I will see you tomorrow to demold this. This has been kind of a fun project. Some of these little paperweights and decorations and coasters and things, you can just really use your imagination, and gosh, there's just no end to the things you can do. Okay, so I'm going to go over this with my heat gun, and then I'm going to set it over to cure, and I will see you guys tomorrow to take this thing out. All right, see you tomorrow, everyone. Hello, everyone. Our little neighborhood homes and stuff are all cured, and it is ready to demold. I'm super excited to see how this turned out. It just should be hopefully something just kind of fun, and especially on a cold and dreary day, this might just kind of make you feel a little bit warmer, hopefully. I'm hoping our sky all turned out good here. Okay, here it is out of the mold, and here it goes. Let's see how it turned out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at this. How cute is this? It's just our little neighborhood with the trees and kind of the cartoony houses, but then we've got some more realistic trees in the background, and our clouds turned out pretty good. They're all just kind of where they ended up, but that's kind of more realistic anyway, and turned out really cute. The sides here, you can see where we had the clear, and then we did the sky colored background. Could have gone a little darker maybe if we would have wanted to, but then you kind of risk having it look like it's more underwater than just kind of a blue sky. Could think about doing a backing on it. Sometimes I do that. I'll have to think about that, but what do you think? Right now, I think it's super cute, and I will take you off of here real quick. Okay, there we go. Now we've got you off the stand, and you can kind of get a little bit of a closer look here. As it just, whoops, as it just kind of sits there on a desk or something. Anyway, so cute. Really like that. Just kind of brings a smile, and yeah, definitely think this was fun. Let me know what you guys think about this. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.